We tried to reach out to the man who died in this pursuit. They were unavailable for comment. Micah, back.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's Wednesday.
Hello, hello.
And, we're here with my good buddy, my professional partner in crime, the Commander. He's in the house.
Who?
The Commander is in the house.
Glad you all are with us this evening.
I am back this week. I want to give a shout out real quick to Justin Kinney, J-Dub, outstanding job, brother, for conducting the show while I was gone last week in Branson, Missouri. What an opportunity that was to go down there, and I thank you for covering it. Commander, thank you for stepping up and taking control also. Thank you, brother.
I don't know how much I had control of, but I did my fair share. Teamwork, I always say. Teamwork.
Man, the show was going good until I accidentally shut it off. I had to reboot it real quick. What a moron I am, huh? That's what happens. You give me responsibility of technology right there. That's it. Yeah. As you see on the screen, guys, we got one of my good friends. Met him a long time ago. Been partners with me, and we'll get to his story in a little bit. Tristan Eldridge, guys, welcome him in the comments to the show. What a great guy! And for her very first appearance ever on King's Court. And it's an honor for me to you guys are welcome, Karen. Karen, I've been affiliated with her for a long time, mostly through her husband, but she attends the same church that I attend to. Yes, I go to church for anybody who disputes it. And Tristan witnessed me there too, so there witness I go.
Yeah.
And,
volume's a little low,
but I'm there. So, all right. Before we get to the comments, I want to give a shout out to Dean Cerny. He says, hello, fellas.
Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Dean. Kowina, right up there and outside Lathrop Polo. Thank you very much there. BJ Reed, how you doing? Reality Becomes, one of my favorite bands. How you guys? Appreciate that. J-Dub, waving. I was happy to step in. We appreciate you, brother. You did a good job. In 2 weeks, you're going to come back on again when I go out to L.A., shoot that movie. We'll have you on again to host. We got Kowina said, missed you last week. Well, thank you. Appreciate it. The Godfather says, yeah, I'm here. Appreciate you coming in. And Chris, glad you're back. Well, I'm glad to be back. It feels good. I feel well rested. The wife had a great time. That was my main concern, as long as she had a awesome, phenomenal time. All right, you guys know what we do here. We got a couple seconds we're going to get to before we get to our guests. And unless they got to leave early or something, but we're going to do our missing persons. Now, we started this a long time back.
Mm-hmm.
And I really, this really took off. I mean, we had update about 4 years ago. We asked what segment they want us to bring back, and they said this, so we just continued on. And now it's our very first segment of the night. So here we go. Missing Angel Avery. Date of last contact 9/1/2018. Okay, so that's been 8 years. So she's been gone missing. It looks like, what is that, September 1st? She, at the age of her disappearance, she was 38. Her birthday is 10.
Wow.
Her birthday is 10/24/1982. Race white. Gender female. Hair blonde. Eyes gray. 5'3", 110 pounds. Missing from Kennett, Missouri. That's Kennett, Missouri she's missing from. She was last seen in Kennett, Missouri on September 1st, 2018. If anyone has any information regarding Angel or her whereabouts, please contact the Kennett Police Department at 573-888-4622. That's 573-888-4622. Or you can go on there and do the Missing Person State Highway Patrol Clearinghouse. And you see your number right there, 866-362-6422. Email and leave an anonymous tip online. One more time. Angel Avery. Let's take a good look at that. All right. We appreciate that and hope our family can get some closure from that. Really do.
Yes, that would be nice.
Yes. Next week, I'm going to have quite a few pictures of Branson on here. I got to tell you, that Veterans Museum down there in Branson, Missouri is awesome. If you ever go down there, please put that on your itinerary to go. Veteran or not, it got to my feelings. I've seen some names and got some recognition for a particular conflict I was involved in. You don't see it. You don't see the Bosnian conflict, Operation Restore Operation Deny Flight anywhere, but I've seen a couple names of a couple of my friends who laid down their life on that particular day. I remember carrying them out, and I finally got to see their names and some recognition. So it I got a little teared up down there, but it was an awesome place. They got the plane fixed that was out front that was tore up by some tornadoes or some high wind or something, and they got a beautiful helicopter out front, and then they got a line of soldiers lined up out front there, and I got all those pictures. I'll have all that stuff next week on the show, so don't miss out on that deal, guys. We lost Tristan there for real quick, but he will be back.
He'll be back.
Yes, he will. Yes, he will. He'll be back. And that happens to come in and out like that. All right, guys, let's go up here and check out some more of these news and memes real quick. And as you all know, it is a full go now. The movie, No They Didn't. It's an intellectual comedy. I don't know why. I mean, if it's intellectual, it's an intellectual comedy heist, kind of like Ocean's 11, if you've ever seen it. Our great friend and comedian Roy Anthony is a star of this movie. It's going to be a good movie. They're going to shoot it. They're going to start shooting in August. What I was told, they're going to cut it up and maybe have it ready at the end of December or January of the next year. Okay, and then of course got my comedy show coming up in Lenexa, Kansas. This will be our 4th time out there. They loved having us. I couldn't wait for us to get there. And it's in memory of our good buddy Typhoon Panda. Y'all remember Typhoon Panda? He died not long after this show. And so he's going to be there, or his spirit is going to be there with us. And we're going to perform in his name. All right. And we'll get to the other flyer just a second, because that's why you see Karen's and Tristan's beautiful mugs on the screen, because of their flyer. Okay. Here we go. First meme. Purple marker missing. Please return it ASAP. No. Purple. So somebody's got that marker and not returning it. No, sir. Who wants to lick the blades? All the cows after he mowed. I guess so. Make it make sense. In 2020, respiratory viruses caused toilet paper shortage. Explosive diarrhea in 2026 outrage. No toilet paper shortage. Make it make sense. We talk a lot about signs on here. We always have a plethora of signs. Here's one that's kind of, Do not push snow on the fence. Okay, thank you. I guess. Yeah. I know some of our viewers on here, and I see you guys go, oh, wow, I got quite a few viewership in there tonight. Thank you for joining us. Some of our viewers will relate to this one. I don't get nearly enough credit for the things I manage not to say. And I got a story about Branson. I probably almost could have got arrested down there, going to one of those timeshare visiting deals. We'll get into that in just a second. This wife caught her husband cheating, and she took care of him. She was arrested. Wife took Gorilla Glue and put it in her husband's butt cheeks after she caught him sleeping, or come cheating when he's asleep. and Tristan, every time I look, I see something happen in Missouri. I only hear in Missouri, man. A 17-year-old girl and her mother was shot and killed at their house by a neighbor over a noise complaint. Only in Missouri, man.
Jeez.
Man, neighbors, you can't get along with nobody no more. All right. Let's go some more memes here, some more video ones. Some of you guys see this, you're kidnapped.
Coffee. Give me that coffee. It's coffee time.
Free 7 Brew Coffee. Yeah, mysterious van. Sponsored by the same guy who says, you want to see my puppy? Stay away from that van. It's a trick. You can add that to the list of things. Another thing I'm not doing.
Not doing. No, I've done a lot
sir.
of crazy things in my younger life. Not that.
Mm-hmm.
No,
I made a
sorry.
reputation. There's a police file in the Gallatin courthouse of all things I've accomplished long ago. I believe I'll leave it alone. I'm out.
Yeah.
Say, what you good at? I say holding the steering wheel and making diesel fuel disappear. That's it and that's all.
I'm from outer space. I got Milky Way for blood.
I think he was a little bit over
Just just a smidge over.
Yeah.
Uh,
Now, this next one, the pastor's probably going to call me and tell me this ain't right. It's funny, Pastor, but you kind of got a little sense of humor. So, Pastor Nelson, I apologize ahead of time. This is Bob. Bob has no arm. Knock, knock. Who's there? It isn't Bob. Is he ringing? No, it's not Pastor
Nope.
Nelson yet.
Phone ain't ringing.
no.
Not yet.
Hello.
Just because you can, don't mean you should.
Hello.
That's a couple severe knee sprains right there for me. I'm telling you that right now. One of the greatest medieval games, remember the games in the medieval times, was jousting. I thought they ought to bring that
Oh
back.
yeah.
People are like, oh, it hurt the horse and everything. Well, these guys, these couple rednecks right here, invented a new way to joust. Check them out. Good way to joust.
No.
Now, somebody, I think, took a picture of some of my family members moving some stuff, because I'm pretty sure this is in my bloodline.
If you ever hear hold my beer, watch this. Something's about to happen that you don't want to miss.
I just noticed what that was that blew off the back. It was
Did you
an
catch it?
over-the-range microwave.
Wave, yeah, and I hope it didn't belong to Mama, because somebody going back for that.
God, I just take the next exit, guys. I
You,
can't go
want to
home.
mute in there so I can sit?
Yeah, you better go on home after that one.
Just go.
All right, here we go.
Keep
Couple
on
more.
going.
Again, no.
Again,
The answer's no.
No,
This is why we can't have nice things right there. It's just like
that's
that.
it. That's it.
All right, here we go. Just upgraded my pump setup. I can cycle water in 2 minutes flat if I rev it up to 4,000 RPMs. Everyone wanted sand or filter balls. How about electric or gas?
Our pool pump
Important.
went out. I got an idea. BJ, if the motor's missing out of your buggy tomorrow, you know where it is.
You give me-
It's out there on the pool.
Man, in this day and age, I'm surprised that somebody ain't figured out how to make that portable. All right, here we go. No, this is a waste of a lot of good resources. The right front wheel looks like it's already been broken. It didn't go very far before it broke.
Why?
And this next one, this guy found out how he can mow his field super fast.
Mm-hmm.
246 inches.
Time to mow the yard,
Redneck
kids.
ingenuity.
With our new 246-inch deck.
Look at all them. All them together. He has to start each one individually. That's how you mow. That's how you mow right there.
It's a good question. I don't know.
That's one of the things
By
I
the
don't know
time
if
you
I'd
get
own
them
it.
all, by the time you get them all cranked and running, the first one would be out of gas.
Or the four-wheeler. We'll be out of gas. All right, guys, that's our news.
Okay.
That's our news and memes. Reality becomes his yep. Travis. Speak much? No, I don't. I can speak 2 languages, but I can't speak none of them clearly. How about that? How much money for the suicide awareness event has been kept locally for the families in need? That's one good question. While I sat here just a second. Grumpy middle-aged men,
Check it out.
ex-Amish. BJ, Commander, you got to do what you got to do. I miss my pool. There you go. You got full compliance
Okay,
now.
that didn't say I couldn't.
That's right. That's right. We're going to switch around here. Our deals around. Normally we have Commander's Corner first, but we're going to, since we got 2 guests on here and they're eagerly waiting, we're going to switch our conversations. But we'll do Commanders here in just a second. So I want to introduce you guys. He needs no name anywhere in the civilized world. A friend of mine, a friend of his brother's too. He's a twin, in case y'all didn't know. Been partnered up with him for a long time. He's got this event right here coming up, and we'll get to that in just a second. And today, like I said, the first time ever, Karen Jones. I worked with her husband Fred after the rock quarry, and him and I we spent the first couple of days beneath the bulldozer, and I was pushing up parts. And he said, "Man, I'm gonna tell you two things. One, I'm gonna go down and tell the boss, make sure we pay you on time. And two, I love you, man." Because I was on a bench press about 320 pounds at that time, so yeah, I was putting them up in there. But here we go, right here on the 7th annual Cameron Out of the Walk Darkness, Saturday, September the 12th, Dave Goodwin Memorial Field. Register for free. There's your little registration right there, your address. Join a team to start your own. Get creative and design team shirts in honor of your local loved one. They raise $150 to receive a free AFSP T-shirt. Okay, there's a QR code on there. You can scan it. We have entertainment on there. They got local vendors, food trucks, face painting, cornhole, which I think they ought to change the name of cornhole because that growing up redneck, that means something else to me besides fun. But it's for prevention of suicide, all suicide, not just veterans. We support, on here we talk a lot about veteran suicide. Well, this is suicide amongst everybody. As y'all know, 22 veterans or more now, according to some stats, commit suicide. But the second biggest stats are teens. 12 teens a day commit suicide in this country. And if I could say anything to the teens that are watching, that's just a small part of your life. School's just a small part of your life. It'll get better. And so support this every year. Last couple of years, Commander and I went last year. We did our laps on it, and I got ever made a speech and told a couple silly little jokes. Might do it again this year. Don't know, depending upon what Tristan wants me to do. But we're going to be there this year, Commander and I. And we got him live. We got him and his friend on here talk about this. So from this point forward, Tristan, Karen, the floor is yours. Please tell us what's going on, how you got involved, things like that, please.
Okay, Karen, you want to go first or you want me?
Okay. You.
Okay. Well, first of all, Richie, Commander, I appreciate you having me on here as always.
Absolutely.
Man, I'm not tech savvy, so I appreciate you guys being patient with me. For all you viewers, I just want to let you guys know, suicide is a deep part of my life, just because the testimony runs so back as far as I can remember. Just friends passed away that I went to school with, to someone else could be suffering, going through far worse. The outcome maybe not been as good as you thought it was. So just finding the vendors and finding volunteers, showing just people showing up, man. Like we can't do these walks if people don't show up to walk. You can run, you can jump, you can do push-ups. I don't care what you do when you show up to these events. You can play the games, you can just listen to live music. I mean, these events are not just specifically for someone who lost someone. You're supporting somebody else that a dear, that they were affected somehow. So having the memorial boards out there and seeing pictures and testimonies and then bringing it to joy. Richie, I appreciate that because some people grieve in different ways.
Yes.
They want to talk about it or they don't want to talk about it. It's personal and unique in every different way. So bringing this event to come to life, and man, God's in it. This year was a struggle, a lot of changes, a lot of things, and I tell you what, I don't know how to just say thank you to everybody that's been involved. When you think that it's going to fail, Texas Roadhouse shows up and gives me two $75 baskets, and I'm like, thank you. Then I find out that Karen doing T-shirts. Like I didn't have a clue, and and I'm like, wow, this woman, she is a blessing, just a godsend. Even just as little as my wife. I mean, you don't think about it, but I mean, I live with her every day. She doesn't kill me in my sleep. So I'm thankful for that. But man, she blesses me every day. She deals with my anxiety when it comes to this, and helps me, prays with me, about the situation, how I'm gonna involve people and how to deal with circumstances. So even my wife back here behind the scenes backing me up, man. Like she ran the prayer tables a couple of times. you know, and bless her heart, if someone wants to like relieve her of obstacles, like things at the walk, so she can go get some vendor food, that'd be great. If someone buy a Hampton Sweet's gonna be like, go buy her a shaved ice cream cone or something, because she deserves it. In the worst times, the worst day in your life, people show up in the weirdest ways. It may not be the way you think or want, but it can be the smallest thing to let you know there's hope. And I'll never forget my wife told me that, like, the 9 months of planning this, you just don't think it's going to happen. You just don't know how it's going to happen, and you're afraid, and you want it to be the best, and you're frustrated. But all those feelings and all those emotions, even if it saved one soul, it was worth it. And we just could not do it without just support from one another, just showing up and helping each other, loving each other, praying for each other. I mean, I just can't say thank you enough. Karen, the floor is yours.
Okay, thank you. Fred and I, we started out going to Overland Park like you did too. And it's a huge event. And it was the third year of us going. I saw all these people to serve. And oh my God.
Nope. Some technical difficulties here.
I think she's down on the Wi-Fi.
She's
that
been freezing up. Karen, we're having a very
there you are.
Understanding.
There you are.
My Wi-Fi ain't the best. Are you there?
There you go.
Okay. Yeah. And until we went to like the third one in Overland Park, I did not realize that everybody there had lost someone too, is when it really hit me. And then when I found out about the Cameron one, we started going to it. So I've had t-shirts for sale for about 4 years now. Been raising money that way to help out. Pastor Nelson came to me and he said, you know, Tristan got a hold of me and I would like you to be in charge of it. And I'm like, what? And he said, yeah, you've lost a son to suicide, so you can do it. I'm like, okay. And I've done it for 4 years now and I'll keep doing it. I really will. And we appreciate everything that Tristan has done at these events. We go and we walk, or you don't walk like he said, or you can just sit around and talk or whatever you want to do. But just, you're there to comfort somebody that is in need of the camaraderie that they give out there.
Well said.
And
well said.
Please come.
Well said. Comedy Vets has been involved in this deal for a little while. We got involved 3 years ago, but we had a comedy show the same night because some idiot double booked us. Looks like me, who double booked us, and I didn't have enough time to come to one and the other one. But last year we came to it, Commander and I, and we really had a good time.
Oh, it was a lot of fun.
Kings Court Comedy Vets. Got a couple questions from the fans on here real quick. Two of them are from your brother, Travis. Let me find this first one. He said, Travis Elder says, how much money from the suicide awareness event has been kept locally for families in need? You guys got like a tally or a percentage or something that you can share?
That's a good question. These are the questions that I just recently asked some of the chair board members. Right. So that $1,200 that's to the budget. Mm-hmm. That goes for it's going towards band, it's going towards materials and supplies. The rest of the money that ends up going to, I don't have those statistical numbers. So I don't have those specific numbers. Okay. These are the numbers I've been I just requested this year because it's nationwide. So to say, is it towards a Cameron family? I can't say that. These are the things that I just mentioned last year. Are we doing nonprofit? Are we keeping it into the organization? Because the organization pays for education, it pays for counseling, it pays for 24/7 around the clock. The 988 numbers, those hotlines, it's going towards care packages. Simple as they're giving back to church, and they got kids in Colombia that are building these care packages. We're going to bring that to attention to Cameron, because I want to talk to the Minister of Alliance. Is, hey, the ASFP is going to give us a budget, and we can create those care packages for those families in needs. So it's a very good question. Like, where is the money being dispersed, and how is it being used? Is it towards utility bills? Is it towards the funds for funeral costs? Where people want to know where that money is going.
Full transparency is awesome. People can ask Jeff Onyx and I where the money goes for Comedy Vets, and we can tell you just about every dollar, where it goes, and a lot of it funds this podcast show. Some pays comedians, and we help sometimes pay a few bills online, maybe get a veteran some help. Commander does so with the American Legion stuff. So before I get to the rest of the questions, I wanted to tell you that I told you I had a gift for you, and we do. Here's the envelope from Comedy Vets. Comedy Vets has donated $100
Again
to the organization to help you guys out.
Wow.
At the top of the screen here, you guys see my little QR code. For 1 calendar week, any donations that comes through my QR code for the Comedy Vets and things like that,
$100.
I will put the money in this Comedy Vets envelope, and I will present it to Tristan before or on the day of the show. So if you want to donate for the next week, every penny that comes in, my QR code up there, write down your name and how much you give, 5, 10, 15, it doesn't even matter. You can give $2. I don't care. But all the money for 1 week, I'm going to put in this envelope. And whatever's in here,
Dude,
plus the $100 from Comedy Vets, I will give to Tristan.
thank you.
And you guys seen the envelope? You seen it right there? You see me put the $100?
Thank you, Richie. Thank you, Commander.
You're
Listen,
welcome.
I want to tell you guys, this is every 11 minutes, one American dies from suicide. Every 11 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, so how many people have just suffered and went through something just in this hour show?
Right.
So good question. Where is the money going? This towards this walk? Is it? I can guarantee you. I can give you an example. The 988. The counseling. The things that you talk about transparency. This is what I want to create bigger, because I know we talk about a freedom walk that was given, and where was $10,000 that went. But where did the $10,000 in t-shirts go? Is it staying to a local family? Because I'm telling you guys, not one single family has reached out to me asking for help from the money that we raise, because it's not about the money that we're raising.
Right.
And I wish I could say is this is what better than, like you said, being transparent is, we're not focused on how much money that we're raising, is the awareness. So I want to make sure that everybody is very clear.
Okay.
This is not a money scheme.
We appreciate that.
This is not a pyramid scheme in the sense of, hey, our goal is $15,000, and so our vendors, I can get the donation we get for the vendors, they're paid for completely every single year. That $100, just like what you guys just gave, that's lunch for every single volunteer that shows up. We spent $120 in pizza last year.
Hopefully it's more than that in that envelope. Like I said, we'll deliver to you there. Your brother had another question before I get on to some other ones here. And
Sure.
Since he wrote in, took the time, I'll ask it. He said, your old partner Crystal announced publicly that she was going to go in a different direction this year. And do you plan to be partnering with her in the future endeavors to continue keeping things locally, or do you plan to stay with the organization you're helping now? Just to be clear, he put, he does believe this will impact others. So people, if anyone doesn't think he's acting negative with a question, he's not. I know Travis and Tristan both.
Yeah.
But they're asking some questions that people want to ask. So
It's appreciate that. So it's definitely something to pray about. That was brought to my attention here even this year. So this walk is going to continue, no matter what. The walks will continue, whether I'm on board or not on board. Listen, I don't know. God has me changing my yeses and amens every single minute. I might be driving down the road and see something, and hey, I want to do that.
Yeah,
So I just leave it in God's hands.
I get that. Okay, some of these questions I got on here real quick. A couple more for you guys, and then we'll get on the rest of our show here. you said something about the entertainment. Tell us a little bit about what kind of entertainment you guys got going on at this event. I know the band. I know them real well. I grew up with
Yeah.
most of them. So,
Bro, mixology, man. Let's
Oh,
not tell you what.
Good.
So we discussed about doing a karaoke kind of thing, like a jukebox and a speaker, and I just didn't like that. I didn't feel comfortable with it. Crystal and I really prayed about that when we talked about it, and Crystal agreed that let's just do the live band. So we've done that a couple of times, and every year it just seems to be a hit. And mixology they answer the call every single time. Money or not money, man, these guys, they show up. It's because again, it's not about the money. It's about creating awareness and showing support. Like Karen said, is just, dude, these guys are rocking, man. And I'm telling you what, if you don't like their music, stick around to the end, because we're stomping our feet to gospel, and we're just dancing with joy. I can't ask for better people to be playing their hearts out.
So that sounds awesome. And if you need me to pick up the mic to fill some time, I'll be there. I'll be glad to pick it up and do some gospel jokes for you.
Thank you.
Good, clean family entertainment. If you need me to, whatever, Commander and I will be there. All right. And one more thing here. Now, you guys talked about some T-shirts. Now, I'm going to play a video here. That's a short video sent to me by you, Tristan, I believe it was, about some shirts here. Let me see if I can't get this brought up for y'all. Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
And play this.
I'm marching on, head down till the work is done, waiting on that morning sun. So
there you go, guys. I don't know whose those are, but where can we get these T-shirts at, you guys?
Man, I'm gonna tell you, I see these links all the time, bro. I'm telling you. So here's what's great about this. This organization it doesn't just stop with them. These are private individuals across the nation, across the world that are creating T-shirts to help a cause. And that money, and again, I don't stress over it. I put my faith in the Lord. It's like putting money in an offering plate. Like, I just trust God's going to use it. It's because it's not our money. It's His money. It's His money.
Oh,
and to watch people engage in building shirts and bracelets and Karen Jones and Fred paying for a band that I didn't even know I was going to have money for them to even get paid. You don't know what families are sitting there rejoicing that need help. So it's good questions. Like, how is this money being used? We can't create the walks without fundraising. So whether it's a $1,200 budget or $400 budget, I will tell you this, that Cameron, out of all the walks in Missouri, is the smallest walk, but we raise the most money, and somehow we don't touch the budget. Somehow God shows up and is generous through people because they're living generously, and just the walks happen, bro.
Nice. Sounds good. Are some of your vendors local?
Yes.
Okay, because if you need assistance, you can go on the Missouri Vendors Organization, Missouri Vendors Organization. Jeff Onyx, the founder of Comedy Vets, is also the founder of that. He runs it. You go on there, and if they need vendors, you put in the show what it costs them, and they'll be glad to come on. Or you tell them what you need, and give them the date. And
absolutely. I will tell you right now, Richie. Thank you. We need them now. Absolutely, we need vendors. We need all vendors.
Well, I gave you Jeff Onyx's number. Call him back again. And like I said, go on Missouri. He'll tell you how to get on there. Go on there. If you guys want to be a member, it's like a couple dollars a month to join. And any show you got coming up, anything you want to know about any vendor, and there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of vendors on this thing, probably even thousands on there. They know they'll pay you a fee to join, and then they'll keep the proceeds or whatever deal you work out with them. I don't know. I haven't made my mind told up yet. I might bring my merch out there for Comedy Vets merch out there and sell some of our dog tags and stuff like that. Don't know yet. I'll talk with Tristan about that. But again, guys, you don't want to miss out on the show. We were there last year. It just doesn't affect just the veterans. It affects everybody.
Right.
And, you really need to be part of this. Another stat, I talked about a while ago, 22 a day. It's our teens. 12 teens a day commit suicide in this country, and they don't need to. School's a small part of your life. We need everybody the same way. All right, guys, we want to thank Tristan, and I hope you hang around the rest of the show, get some good information about the veterans. Karen, thank you for coming on. Hang around.
Thank you.
Yes.
You can hang around with us and get some more information on the show. We got a trivia question coming up. I want to show you guys. Josh Kendall, he was a runner-up for the the Damascus K-bar that we had made through some vendors on TikTok, and he sent in the box. He received his box, and there you go. There's his Comedy Bits dad hat. He a couple has his dog tags. He's got a keychain. He's got a couple bracelets, and I think he has a shot glass somewhere that was sent out to him as well. So thank you, Josh, for sending this photo in. He really enjoyed it. He was very happy. He was a runner-up to it. Of course, he was hoping he'd win a knife, but Dale Baldwin out of Chillicothe, he won a knife. So there you go. All right, guys. Our next special segment here is very popular now. You want to know anything about the military? This man knows his business. And let me give you his intro for you, and get ready for Commander's Corner. All right, Commander, all yours, brother. Welcome.
Okay. Well, listen, thank you all for joining in again. Glad you're with us this evening. A lot of good information on the Walk Out of Darkness that's coming up in September. I hope to see everybody there. What I have tonight that I want to share is it's often been called the Forgotten War. And what I want to do is pay recognition tonight to all of our Korean War veterans that are out there. So here we go. And the thing about the Korean War is that technically it never ended. There was just a ceasefire is all it is. That's why the second ID is over there. People rotate in and out. It's considered a hardship tour. It's for 365 days at a time. And then you go in, you're there for a year, you come out, others are coming in. It's on a continual rotation. Soldiers get stuck up on the DMZ at the 38th parallel, which I can testify is one of the most boring places in the world. Okay. So, just this past July 27th, okay, in 1953, after 3 years of brutal fighting across the Korean peninsula, the guns finally fell silent. The Korean Armistice Agreement ended active combat, but no formal peace treaty was ever signed. So technically, the Korean War has never officially ended. That is one of the many reasons we observe National Korean War Veterans Armistice Day. More than 1.8 million Americans answered to the call to serve. Over 36,000 never came home, and more than 100,000 were wounded. They fought through bitter winters, unforgiving mountains, and impossible odds in defense of freedom, often far from the headlines and, for too many years, far from the recognition that they deserve. It became known as the Forgotten War, but the men and the women who served should never be forgotten, and this is why. Every time a volunteer bugler from TAPS for veterans raises an instrument and sounds those 24 familiar notes, we are doing more than honoring one veteran. We are carrying forward the memory of an entire generation. We are reminding families that service is remembered. We are telling future generations that courage does not fade with time. And we are keeping a sacred promise that no veteran's final farewell should be marked by silence or a recording when a live tribute can still be given. To every Korean War veteran, thank you for standing your watch. Thank you for your sacrifice. Thank you for proving that freedom always has defenders. So let us remember not only the end of the war, but the enduring legacy of those who fought it. So if you know a Korean War veteran or a family whose life was touched by that conflict, please share their name and story in the comments. Their service deserves to be remembered. And if this message speaks to you, please share so that together we can ensure the forgotten war is forgotten no more.
Very well. Very good.
So
very good.
I just wanted to bring that to, yeah.
Let's spend that war. Yeah,
So there you
very
go.
good,
All
very
of our Korean War veterans out there, men and women, thank you. You're
Very good,
not
very good.
forgotten.
Very good.
Okay.
Very good. Appreciate that. Now, guys, we want to give you guys an opportunity, because we hadn't forgot about you. Give you an opportunity to win the Comedy Vets lamp.
Woo, look at that.
You guys have seen this thing light up. I don't have to keep lighting it up every time, but it lights up. Multiple different colors. It looks like a cop car going on in your little room there. It's one of one. There is no other. I'll sign it. I'll take it, have Commander sign it. We'll sign it for you. We're giving this away live. Veterans Day, on our Veterans Day show in November. It happens to be on a Wednesday. Hey, good for us. We will be live that show. Okay, so and that'd be getting close to the end of the season because we're taking December off again this year, and so because we forgot to take off last year in December.
Yeah,
and
we
my
worked through
grandkids
it.
got mad. We were having fun going along there, and my grandkids got mad. Papa, you didn't come to our show. Oh, it's Christmas time. Oh, so now I'm gonna rectify that again this year. But anyway, okay, here's the question. Give everybody a chance so we can get their phones close to them. Here we go.
Get your Google fingers going.
Get your Google fingers going. Who patented the very first platform scale and when? Give me the name. Who patented the first platform scale and when? All right, so I need a name and I need a year. Now, BJ and Dean have already got the names entered. So if you guys want your name entered into the contest, answer this trivia question, and I'll enter your name in there. That doesn't mean BJ and Dean can't. Doesn't mean they can't answer. If they answer, it just takes away opportunity for somebody else. So get your fingers going and get on there and see. All right, it says awesome Commander's Corner Night. Yes, thank you very much. My great uncle Hugh was killed on T-Bone Ridge in Korea. Oh, sorry about that.
Yes.
All right, I'll give you a quick story. You guys know my wife and I went down to Branson, Missouri. Beautiful place. You get an opportunity to go down there. We stayed in a condominium there on Taneycomo, on Lake Taneycomo. Taneycomo is a lake that never freezes. It never gets above 48 degrees. It never gets below 48 degrees because it was actually built from the dam off Table Rock Lake, which is up in the Ozark Mountains, and that's the bottom of the Table Rock Lake. It's over 500 and some feet deep in certain spots. So that's the bottom water that runs through a current. It never freezes. It never freezes solid. So it stays 48 degrees all the time. Ding, 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 ding. We have a winner. Dean Cerny. He beat y'all.
Dean Cerny.
Yes. Thaddeus Fairbanks. In 1831, the patent was impended. The actual scale itself, they date it back to 2000 BC, where they had poles that were level and they was able to tell some old ancient scales. But the first patent, Thaddeus Fairbanks, the 1830s. Thank you, Dean, for that. Like I said, Dean's name's already entered, but if you guys want to enter it, please watch the show, answer the trivia question on here. This is the only way you can win. In October, I might put it on TikTok, give them an opportunity, a chance to do it, but I won't do that until later on. Okay, give them our constant viewers, opportunity to do it. Now, anyway, we went down there, beautiful place. But as we get down there, they offered us this opportunity to go to this class right? Supposed to fed us, which they didn't, but go in there, and it's a timeshare class, and we go in there, and they're going to give us a $125 gift card and 3 nights stay, and go to Joe's Crab Shack and all this horse crap. So we're going in there, sitting there, and the whole time I'm thinking, I ain't buying nothing, because I didn't quite understand what they were trying to sell me. We had to watch this little video, and this guy, he was very animated about it. I was thinking, okay, how can I make some money off this deal? And so we went out and we talked to this other guy. First of all, the kid was from Harrison, Arkansas. He moved to Branson. He didn't know Branson was part of the Ozark Mountains. I don't know what. If he lived there all his life, so that right there is a red flag for me. You don't know that you're standing right in the mountain. Okay, the Ozark Mountains ain't the biggest mountains in the United States, but they are mountains nevertheless. And if you don't know that and you live there all your life, Anyway, I got to thinking about it. I said, well, wait a second. You want me to pay you to go on vacation? No. How can I make money? If I buy this deal, can I rent it out to me and my family? So they brought another guy in there to try to tell me no, right? And I'm like, oh, well, then you can kiss my butt. I ain't buying this thing. No. And so I was listening. And Shelly was ready to go. She was ready to go 10 minutes into this little thing. But I was kind of curious. I want to see. So on the way out, they had this closer. They called him the closer. His name was Michael Jordan. Well, it wasn't Michael Jordan, the one we all know, right? And he just kept going on. He kept getting rude and kept calling my wife Shelby. Her name's Shelly. It said on the paperwork Shelly, and he kept calling her Shelby. Okay. And I started laughing because when I get in that mood, I start laughing because I think about putting your head through something, right? Throwing him out the window. So I started laughing. And he kept going on and on and on. And finally I said, look, dude, let's speed this process along. Give me your phone number, or a phone number, right? The wife and I will go talk about it because we talk about every daggum thing, right? And I'll call you back. He said, well, Richie, don't get upset, man, but I'm just trying to tell you and Shelby. And I'm thinking, he says Shelby one more time. I'm going to make a phone call up to Cameron, Missouri, and tell the commander and my brother, I need bail money sent down to Branson. Don't ask no questions, okay? You know,
I'm on my way.
If you see a receipt for a window out of a building, don't worry about that either, right? This guy was getting on my damn nerves. Called my wife Shelby, and he was looking at the file. Right? And so he wanted my information. I didn't give him nothing. He said, how much money to make? I said, I don't make any money. Yeah. I don't want to tell him nothing. Well, you got to put down something. Put down zero. I don't make nothing. I ain't telling him squat, okay? Yeah. Finally, I got up. I told Shelly, grab your purse. She was quick about grabbing that purse. Didn't say she wanted to hear anything else. She was up and ready to go. She was looking around for her shadow. Her shadow was looking for her. Okay, she was going so fast. We got out of there. Boy, I'll tell you what. The guys that was renting the villa next to us, right? They said they went through the same thing. He was an older gentleman. He about went to jail. So they were extremely rude in there. If you ever had an opportunity to go to these things, Dean said timeshares are a scam, and I have. Yes, they are. They're terrible.
Yes, they are.
Her dad used to go on those things all the time just for the free crap. Yeah, I was going for free crap myself, and I appreciate the money, but man, I mean, when they were getting so damn rude.
Myself, yeah.
And it called my wife Shelby. I almost performed some type of WWE act in there. He passed out some stunners, maybe spear a couple people, but I was a good man. I was down there to have fun on vacation, so I didn't do anything. But if he'd been up locally up around here, I might have had to go cool off a little bit, maybe take a 3-day stretch in the local jail down over here, because that guy was getting on my damn nerves over the way, you could really use telling me how to spend my money and what I could really use for. No. I don't want to be the guy renting. I want to be the owner. Where's these properties at? I'll write you a check right now of $60,000, $250,000 right now. He goes, well, if you give us $60,000 a year for what? And basically, they want to give them $60,000 a year, paid on payments or whatever. Every year starts all over paying this payment for the right to go on their vacations, and they're staying in their little places. No.
And you're only going to be in it a certain amount of time, because when you leave, people go in, clean it up, and somebody's coming in, staying in the same place
within hours. Within hours, yes. Yes.
Yeah.
I must have dummy written across my forehead, because they pressed me pretty hard.
Repairs got to be made, and you get a bill in the mail. Hey, we had to change out a hot water tank. This is your share.
Yeah. See, that's what they didn't tell you is on these timeshares. Raise your hand if you're responsible for taxes. Yeah, the guy making the payments is the one responsible for the taxes on this deal.
Yeah.
Figure that out.
You are responsible.
Yeah, they don't tell you that. They wouldn't answer my question. So I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Alan and I went to a timeshare meeting to get free tickets to a magic show on the 76th Strip on our honeymoon. Okay. The show was amazing.
Yep.
Timeshare meeting, not so much. Yeah, I agree 100%. Of all the shows down there, like I said, the Veterans Museum was awesome. But if you're ever down there, look up a magician called Reza. Okay. He was on Duck Dynasty. The things he did was just awesome. Wow, it blew my mind. I really enjoyed it. We bought backstage passes, but the show went long, so we donated our backstage passes to another couple who was very appreciative. We went to a dinner mystery, and I was waiting to go to this thing. Commander told me all about these things, and the one we went to kind of sucked. It wasn't all that good. I figured out the killer within 2 minutes of me being in the room. But it was fun to get to that. And then we went to this Dolly Stampede on one of our last nights there, I think Thursday night. And I got to tell you, I'm not saying it was bad. It's just bizarre to me. The theatrics is beautiful. Dolly got to sing. You got to see videos on the wall, some of the things she does. And talk about her supporting of her book club for the children. That was all awesome. My wife thought the arena smelled like horse crap. But I've never been fed sitting in a line up these platforms in a line right next to somebody you didn't know, and they come by and they put stuff on your plate, and time you get it at 8, they've already come back with something else. We had chicken, mashed potatoes, corn on the cob. They had tea, lemonade, beer if you wanted, whatever, right? Now our waitress, there was no fat waitresses there, and I can tell you why. Okay, because they were constantly moving. Okay.
Yeah.
They were constantly moving. They gave you a hot, wet towel when you're done to wipe your hands off. Bizarrest thing I ever been to in my life. I'm not saying it was bad. You might like it and love it. And I know the proceeds, Dolly got all the proceeds. It all helps somebody. Dolly ain't doing it because she needs money. Trust and believe when I tell you. Dolly Parton don't need a dime.
She don't need no money.
But it was awesome. Some of the things that are going on there. Those guys have just paid alligators, and they get there and don't want to give you the free stuff they offered. You might get it until you get in the door. Yeah, I know it. And they didn't even want to give me when I went out the door. My wife had to ask for our free stuff, and so it's crazy. But no, it was a great time down there. We did other things too. We went to Dinosaur Museum and some stuff. But one of the good things I had, and I posted some of the pictures and stuff on the Comedy Vets website. Go over to Comedy Vets, check it out. Go on Redneck Pimp 101 TikTok, check out. We did a comedy tour bus, Redneck Comedy Tour Bus. These guys, Applejack and Six was the two comedians. One was driving, one was doing the comedy. And I got to tell you, man, it was funny. They went through all the redneck words. They stopped. You can drink shots until you can't drink shots no more. I didn't get involved in that one. I seen a particular store I wanted to go in. I went in there, had a great time. I was entertaining, making people laugh. The bus guys were making people laugh. It was a fun time. It really was a fun time.
Yeah.
Like I said, there really wasn't a bad show down there. Some of them wasn't as good as others. So, but if you're ever in there, and they're not paying me to advertise for them, but if you ever had an opportunity, go to Branson, Missouri. It's well worth the drive. There's something for everybody. Go online. You can get all your package deals. You get all your tickets, everything. Comedy Vets is trying to get in down there. So we're going to be on the phone trying to get down there maybe one week out of the year. I'll go down there and take the boys down there. We'll perform for them guys. We're trying to figure all that out. Hopefully that happens. That'd be great to do. You can come down and see your boy on stage there making you laugh. Dean Center States Arena, it's going to smell like horse crap. They keep horses in there. Yeah, they do. And these horses were beautiful. And the way they rode them and everything was just awesome. The pyrotechnics was great. And it was just an awesome time. But, yeah, great time, all except for the timeshare thing. Other than that, it was a beautiful time. We were down there. A gentleman, the wife and I went fishing on the Wednesday down there before the show came on. We were fishing in Lake Taneycomo. And the guy right next to us, he probably, if he was 30 feet, he wasn't an inch far from us. And he was fishing for trout. He caught a 23-pound rainbow trout. This thing's so big he couldn't hold on to it. Okay, and of course you don't want to grab him out of the mouth because he got teeth. And so, Jeremy, welcome, brother. You caught in the end of the show, man. Thank you for doing. So, what's going on, Comedy Vets from Grant City, Missouri? Appreciate you tuning in, brother. Tune in every week, every Wednesday at 7 o'clock. Today we had some special guests on talking about suicide walk and stuff. Go back and watch the show, Jeremy. Real quick, Jeremy, since you're on here, if you want to donate to the cause this week only, for 1 week, from this Wednesday to next Wednesday, if you click on that QR code, all the money you donate to Comedy Vets, we will turn around and give that back to Tristan Eldridge and them guys for the suicide walk out of Cameron, Missouri. So go back and watch the show. You get all the information on that. We appreciate you guys. Yeah. So Commander, what do you got coming up important for any of your
right now with the American Legion and the VFW, things are kind of slowing down. We got through all of the major holidays. Right now, probably in November, we will do Buddy Poppies again. Some of us local guys will be out there with our canopy up and the Buddy Poppies out there around Veterans Day. And then we will be supplying the sheet cake and the ice cream at the Veterans Home for the veterans. The sheet cake will be for Veterans Day there in November. And then in December, we supply the ice cream so that the veterans, we celebrate all of the December birthdays. And the VFW brings the ice cream out there for that. But that's basically about it until next year, starting off again, getting ready for Memorial Day, Which, as fast as this year has gone by, we blink, it's going to be Memorial Day again. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just rolling by.
Absolutely. Patriot Ride again, come again next year.
Oh, Patriot Ride, all that. That's an awesome thing. Yeah. Yes.
Here you go, guys. The lamp is lit up.
Look at
it. I plugged it in. Now, this is just the factory setting on it, but it's got a remote control. Hasn't even been opened yet. Right here, still in the package. And it's got, look at all the buttons on there.
Woohoo!
You can put one solid color, many colors, whatever you want to do. And I said, I had an open remote control. I don't want to mess with it. Let you guys mess with it. This is one of one. There's no more like it.
That's it.
More can be made later if Jeff Onyx wants to. He made this. Commander and I will sign this. We will sign the back of this probably, or up right across the front here, wherever, with one of them gray Sharpies. We'll sign our name on it. We're giving that away. I don't know what the value is of this thing, but it's cool. And since it's just one of one, it's worth $1 million, right?
There you go.
But we're going to give that away, and I hope you all stay tuned for that. If you guys feel like you like the show, and I hope you all do, hit like and subscribe right there. You see the little thing flash up. Yep. Like and subscribe. If you want to make a donation, hit the QR code up there. Make a donation on there. Put on there. Like I said, for 1 week, we're going to give it to the Out of Walk Darkness. The rest of the time, it goes to help fund our show here. Helps pay for our comedy shows we put on for people. People buy merch and stuff. That's all that goes to take care of that. Again, guys, we're going to be in Lenexa, Kansas. This show was monstrous. And we're doing this show in memory of our great friend, Taifu Panda. Okay? And I didn't get into it a while ago much, but I'm going to give you the information. You guys want to end this show? You want to find out about it? It's a dinner and a show. The dinner starts at 6 o'clock. The show goes on at 7. On the show, you got the MC, James Riley. He's our standard MC. He'll keep things moving. He's very articulate. He'll keep you going. He'll make you laugh. We got our buddy David Scott. He needs no introduction anywhere. He's been on Comedy Vets. He's been on Dwell Entertainment when we was going there. He's been on King's Court several times. Friend of Commander's, friend of mine. The king of clean comedy. Nothing but dad jokes. He's just funny with it.
Yeah.
Funny guy.
Great guy.
This is an adult show, so Richard Montano, the godfather of comedy, is going to be on there. This guy's a Mexican with an Italian name. Awesome dude. The guy's just phenomenally funny. Right?
Yeah.
And then the headliner, yours truly, the chubby guy at the top right hand of your screen there, me. I'm going to be a headline this thing. We're going to make them laugh. I got a couple new ones I'm bringing in. Give you a couple hints, a couple new words I'm working on, like acute. Can we stop saying acute in medical terms? Because when some people say it, it sounds different to other people. Like, for example, acute diarrhea. What's cute about diarrhea? Diarrhea ain't cute
about it, yeah.
Okay. Acute in medical terms means onset, right? Hey, well, he had an acute heart attack. Well, you could say that's the wrong guy. You're thinking you're making fun of your family had a cute little heart attack, right? Yeah. And can we quit saying fix-a-dent? I don't know how something that goes in your mouth Sounds like something you work on a car. Fix a dent. All right?
Fix a
I don't
dent.
get that. Change the damn name of that to something else. And it has no bearing inside. There's no dent in your mouth it's trying to fix. Okay? Call it gap sealer or tooth sealer or something, you know. Hold your dentures in, well, whatever. But fix a dent? That's redneck. I'm telling you, I'll go in there and buy somebody to fix my car. I'll be out trying to fix a dent in my car with this stuff. Change the name of that crap. But, fix a dent. That's some stuff we're working on. Appreciate that. Jeremy says, Worth County Suicide Prevention Coalition, 5K run, 2K walk September 12th. Okay, so they got kind of going on the same time there on the same day. I don't know if I'll be in on any of that running. No, I don't run nowhere. Okay,
homie ain't running.
It's against my religion to
Yep.
run. It says, I think it's Proverbs. What is it? Proverbs 28:1. It says, only the wicked run when no one's chasing them.
Yeah.
Well, I ain't wicked and I ain't running. Okay?
Running.
It's against my religion. Did anyone get the trivia question? I didn't want to answer it. If you're going to use the same question next week, because I'm already dry. Yeah, someone's already got it, but it don't matter. You can answer it. It just kills somebody else's chance to win. You know, people need to be fast about it. Dean won it again today. No such thing as an obtuse heart attack. No, no, obtuse. You know, acute, obtuse. You know, some of those words. Yeah. And I seen something a while ago. They were advertising something to help you with depression, and the side effects were they had 2 paragraphs of side effects. I mean, what's next? You go under because you got toothache, and you buy the stuff. And if you look under, it's the side effects: erectile dysfunction, vaginal stenosis, your hair falling out, go blind, death. Well,
liver failure, kidney failure, depression.
What the? I believe you just had my share. I mean, the side effects are you get all
BJ and I was talking.
Just pull the tooth. Crap. You know?
Yeah, we were talking about that the other night. Well, good Lord. Well, you know, I may have I may have my heartburn cured, but my legs are falling off. You know,
Tips your face.
Oh, good Lord. Yeah, it's crazy.
People might experience fingers falling off, toenails losing, diabetes in the 300s. But your hair will fall out, you'll go blind, have anal seepage, erectile dysfunction, you may die. But enjoy your depression pill. I'd rather be depressed.
We had one here a while back that was a depression medication or something like that, and it said the 2 side effects: restless leg syndrome and gambling. So you're going to take the pill to cure your anxiety while you're running to the gambling boat to gamble. Now you go figure that one out.
Yeah, no,
oh Lord!
Yeah, you go in the doctor, say, "Doctor, I got a problem with farting and burping. All right, give me this pill. Well, what's the side effects? Well, you know, anal seepage. Ugh. Finger falls off. Could die.
Yeah.
I just soon fart and burp. I mean, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
But the side effects may include bad credit. Yeah, Dean put one on here a while ago. Low resale value on your home. Side effects may include bad credit. Tax lien foreclosure. Property values dropping. Yeah, go ahead. Get in all that crap.
Oh, good Lord.
But, guys, it's been a great show. I'm glad to be back.
It has.
It's been fun, you guys. Once again, shout out to J-Dub. He was listening on here a while ago. Justin Kenny for hosting last weekend, him and the commander. What a phenomenal job they did. They didn't have my dumb ass on here. I did mess up the show, but we restarted and continued on. Thanks to the BJ Reed and Dean Cerny. You guys' names are in for the Comedy Vets Lamp drawing. I'm getting ready. Now my next thing is I got to have surgery this Friday. Minor surgery, no big deal. 2-week healing time. And that should be it for a while until I got a couple more things to do with teeth. And thank God, I'm tired of worrying about the surgery. Just get it done, get it over with, so I can get the healing. Got comedy shows coming up. Also got to go out to L.A. now. Roy has been in constant contact. It's a go. We're taking the train from the Kansas City, 36-hour road trip by train out to L.A. out there. They're gonna have a driver pick us up. I might show up with a fedora on or something. They got a driver driving me around. You know what I'm saying? But
there you go.
We're going to do that. So we're going to have a good time. Got a lot of things coming on, guys. Next week is our Veterans Breakfast on Thursday next week. You don't want to miss that locally. We got also, you guys are part of the American Legion Post. There's also their monthly meeting going on as well. VFW's got a meeting coming up. But that Veteran Breakfast, it's good fellowship. So far, it's been some good breakfast. I've never left hungry.
Good breakfast. It was good last time too. It was good.
I've never left there hungry a day in my life. Okay, some of the people cook better than others. That's just the way it goes. But it was a very tasty breakfast. We get out, opportunity to enjoy it. Guys, please hit the like button at the top of your screen. Give us some love. Hit the love button, smiley face, whatever. Get this out to more people every week. We'd like to grow. I see the numbers on here growing. We got quite a few people watching. I get to see all the platforms. You guys get to see whatever platform you're on. I get to see all the platforms coming up. And, there's 21, 22 people viewing sometimes and more of that during the week. And so we appreciate it. Thank you very much. Commander, will you give a closing for us, please?
Yes, I'll give a closing for us. Be an honor. Listen, we had Karen and Tristan on here tonight talking about Walk Out of Darkness coming up in September. It's a good cause. Come out, join it if you can. We do this to help those that need help. And listen, it takes a strong person to ask for help. If you need it, ask. Pick up the phone, call 988. Somebody will talk to you. Call Richie, call me. We'll listen to you. We'll talk to you. Okay? You have value. We always say it. We mean it wholeheartedly from the bottom of our hearts. I know we sound like a broken record, but I would rather spend 3 hours listening to you talk just to have a cup of coffee with you or whatever than to spend 30 minutes at your eulogy. That's just the way it is. You have value. You've made it today. If you had a bad day today, this day's gone. Tomorrow is a brand new one. Get up in the morning, see what you can make out of it. It's going to be a great day. You're going to be blessed beyond recognition. Just get up there and enjoy life. It's short enough anyway without speeding it up. Just get out there and enjoy. Okay?
Well put, my friend. Well put. You guys know how we feel. We say it every week, and we're going to continue saying it. You're not worth unless you have value, unless you're a child molester. I don't know what to tell you. I want to thank Josh Kendall for sending the photos of his box. He was a runner-up on the contest we had.
Yes. Congratulations.
Thank you, brother. We've had that for a couple weeks now, but I haven't been able to show it until now, so I appreciate you, guy. Thank you. He won his name. He entered his name on TikTok over on Redneck Pimp 101 on TikTok. So we appreciate that. Commander and I, now we've been all over this country. We've been across the world, met a lot of people, met a lot of things. And I'm not going to be real political when I say this. I want you to pay real close attention. You are living in one of the greatest countries ever. You really are. Are we perfect nation? No. No, we absolutely have faults. But I want to touch on a small debate. I've heard this debate go on and on and on and on and on, and I'm qualified to talk about this debate. It's called the Stolen Land debate. Everywhere I look now, people are tagging me and wanting my opinion. Then they get mad about my opinion. I'm going to explain to you this way. Two things are true, and two things are true a lot of times. Okay? Yes, we're a conquered people. Okay? Couple reasons. One, there wasn't a single original treaty by the government that they signed my people that they honored. Not one. Look into history. Google's free. Okay? They lied to us, and they stole our land. On the other side of that coin, though, two things are true. We fought. We lost. Okay? We are a conquered people. That being said, the reason we lost is because we had tribal mentality. The Cherokee, the Pawnee, the Navajo, all these great tribes, Creek, Choctaw, all these great tribes couldn't form into one because they wanted to be the tribe in charge. They had tribal mentality. They didn't want to honor be with some other tribe who had the Constitution and all this stuff like we do over here. That's what's happening in these other countries. These other countries, Iran, Iraq, they have a tribal mentality. And that's why you got the problems going on today. So I just want to touch on that. Two things are true. Yes, our land was stolen, and we fought and lost it. We are conquered people. Okay? So I do not want to hear, the people want to call the white man, conquerors or, things like that, colonizers and things like that my people like to use. It's not true. It's not. And history is here for a reason. Yes, we have a thriving culture. Yes, we had, millions upon millions of tribesmen all around this great, from North America all the way down to South America, right? And but I want to put in. Well, I won't put an end to it because people believe what they want to believe, and that people call me fake Indian and all this stuff. But I got the blood to prove it. But my opinion is my opinion. Two things happened, okay? And I don't want to see it happen in this country. I don't want to see tribal mentality. And I'm afraid it's coming down to Democrats being a tribe, Republicans being the tribe, and then your independents gobbling up all the other tribes. And now we got this socialist party, and trying to be respectful because I don't know much about them, but the Socialist Party wanted to be a tribe. And I'm afraid that's what's going to happen. And so I want you all to sit back and think real hard about where you live, the country you live in. We have laws, we have reasons. We have things like that for a reason. No, we're not perfect. Yes, our laws can be changed. Yes, the court systems suck. There is these things. I'm a man that's gonna tell you the truth. Being on the other side of the coin, okay? Because of my name, I get harassed a lot by the police. Some of it I've earned, some of it I have not. Okay, I know about police brutality. I've seen it all the time. Money runs this country. It just does. If you think it doesn't, then you're fooling yourself. So what I want you to do is I want you to try to think of a way to make it better for everybody. Even if you say hi, scoop your neighbors, walk for them in the wintertime if you got snow. Help them change a tire. Talk to people. You can't talk to everybody the same way. Some people can't be yelled. I'm a guy. You don't raise your voice to me. If you got a problem, come talk to me like an adult. I'll talk back, no problem at all. But this country's getting away from talking. Everybody wants to be right, and no one's ever all right. It's just not. It's not the way it is. Dean says, if you think this country's bad, go travel to the world and come back. You'll change your mind. Yes, and especially our women. Especially our women.
Yeah. Amen.
Women in other countries. The gays in other countries. Yeah, Christians. Other religions. Whites, blacks. There's not a country like this one. I limp. I got PTSD for defending this country. And I'd do it again. Commander would do it again. So, not to be on a somber note, I know that we're here for 22 a day, but I just wanted to cover that real quick, guys. Honor our brother, our late brother Bob Barker. Have your pet spayed or neutered. There's too many of these freaking cats running around and dogs running around.
That's right.
Stuff like that. Don't drop them off in the country. Take care of them. Take them to somewhere else, right? Support no kill shelter, whatever you got to do. I'm Richie Redneck King, bad man of comedy. On behalf of Comedy Vets, King's Court, my partner, the commander of the VFW, American Legion Post, we say until next week, take care of yourselves and each other. Get along. Elections are now coming. Things ramping up. Get out and vote. I hope you voted yesterday. Tuesday, I think it was voting all over America. Yesterday was vote day. I hope you got out. I hope you voted. That's your right to do it. As of right now, they can't take that right from you. Okay?
That's right.
Knowledge is power. You get out there and vote. Support a candidate. If not, sit back and enjoy the show. Okay? But think about what's going on. Think about what's going on. Are we the greatest country on the planet? Yes.
Yes,
we are.
Absolutely.
We are. But we got to have the Constitution intact. And certain people want to tear it down. I know. My people were tribal. Didn't work out very well. All right. You guys take care of yourselves. We'll see you next week. Remember, watch online. Win this beautiful, awesome Comedy Vets lamp. We got trivia questions once a week. Well, I'm going to start, like I said, pretty soon. We're going to start putting it on TikTok and all over other pages on YouTube that we belong on to see if get people to answer questions to get their name in the drawing to win this thing. We're going to give this away Veterans Day right here live on King's Court.
Mhm.
We'll have our buddy J-Dub come on there again with his little spinny deal he come up with, and bang, we're going to do it. So, Commander, brother, I'll see you here pretty quick. You and I
Yep, you
got
sure
a
will.
issue we're going to work on here on my
That's right.
mysterious $1,100 furnace fan, which is absolutely free, which, by the way, is another story for next week. Awesome how that came about. It's got a computer in it, and it never goes bad. But if it never goes bad, why am I needing one? Well, these things last forever. That's why we guarantee it. Well, I appreciate you guarantee it, because $1,100
Yeah,
is $1,100. I mean,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
a fan, my goodness.
Yeah,
Thank you
yeah,
guys
yeah.
very much. Take care of yourselves. That's it
Yeah.
for the night. Training camps are here. Get out to your local football teams. Football's coming back, guys. Football
It is here.
back. Yes,
Get your
sir.
fantasy teams put together.
Yes. Yes, I'm available in some leagues. If y'all want to start a league, let me know. Guys, take care of yourselves. Commander, I'll see you, brother.
Okay, man. Take care.